It looks like Offset done effed around and found out because the streets are saying that Cardi's family has had enough of his shenanigans and are forcing her to divorce him. I'm not gonna pretend like we couldn't have seen this coming because even Stevie Wonder could have seen this. Offset has cheated on Cardi more times than we can count, but the last straw came when Offset got someone else pregnant and also allegedly gave Cardi an STD. Girl, say what now? Anywho, Offset is not taking this well and has been breaking down over this situation. But is Cardi really going to listen to her family and leave Offset? And what does Cardi's sister Hennessy have to say about Offset allegedly love-bombing Cardi and manipulating her into staying with him? I know that Cardi loves nothing more than to pretend like her marriage to Offset is perfect, but everyone knows that things aren't as great as she tries to convince us that it is. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that Offset doesn't love Cardi and their 2 kids, because he clearly does. However, the problem is that he is a HOE and has been that way before Cardi even met him. I mean, he had his first son, Jordan, when he was only 17, but he refused to accept paternity for the boy until he got famous, and people started accusing him of being a deadbeat. Offset later spoke about his relationship with his first son, saying, "I had my first child at 17, so the journey of fatherhood was kind of tough for me at first," the rapper shared. "I was trying to find myself. I didn't have much direction on what it meant to be a father. I definitely made some mistakes, but I have no regrets. It's challenging when you have a career like this and you're constantly on the road. It makes it tough to see your kids, especially when they're young." But the real drama came when he got 2 women pregnant at the same time, kind of like what he did with Cardi and his side chick, Pre. In 2015, he welcomed a baby boy with his then girlfriend, Oriel Jamie. Oriel and Offset dated for about 2 years before welcoming their son, Cody, but their relationship didn't last for long after that, and they ended the relationship. There were rumors that Offset cheating on Oriel caused the breakup. This was probably true because only a few months after Cody was born, Offset welcomed daughter Kalia with rapper Shia Lamour. Having 2 kids with 2 different women within a few months is some nasty business, and the reason I'm telling y'all this is that there have been a lot of people mocking Cardi, talking about how Offset cheats on her because she can't keep a man, how she keeps changing her face because she wants Offset to be loyal to her, blah blah blah. Y'all, a cheat is gonna cheat no matter who he is with. And y'all can say what you want about Cardi, but nobody can say that she didn't try her best to keep her marriage. I mean, she stuck with Offset even when he cheated on her over and over again. She almost even went to prison when she paid 2 men to jump a bartender named Jade and her sister because Offset was having an affair with Jade. Considering how much trouble Cardi got into because of Jade, you'd think that Offset would break things off with Jade, right? Well, he didn't because he kept seeing her on the down low. He even invited her to his birthday party in December Lacey year. You know, the same party that he didn't invite Cardi to. Offset was out here humiliating Cardi like it was a full-time job. You know, he wasn't dropping music anymore, and it was like he dedicated his time and energy into cheating on her. The worst part about it was that he even had some of her ops, like Tasha K, mocking her on social media. Tasha K posted a video of a woman who claimed that Offset had snuck her into his home with Cardi and wrote, according to her, she has known Offset since 2013 up until last year, and this is at their home in Vineland in Hollywood. She says that's her daughter's bed she is sitting on, and in the camera, Tasha also decided to troll Cardi some more when she posted this picture collage and captioned it, "Which 101 doll faces do you think will actually, for real this time, leave off to cheat? Any word of if Offset brought that white woman into that baby's bed yet?" Now you'd think that Offset would defend her because he was the reason she was getting clowned, right? Well, no. Instead, he decided to throw her under the bus by claiming that she had cheated on him. He wrote, "My wife slept with a man on me. Gang, y'all men know how I come." This was later revealed to be a lie, but it was wild that Offset would make up something like that just because he was getting dragged for cheating. Rapper Bia also decided to take Offset's claim and run with it, claiming that she had a naughty tape of Cardi and another man. It was just a hot mess, and even though Cardi tried to leave him a few times, she always took him back. The streets are now saying that the reason she tried to leave those times was because her family tried to get her to leave, but Offset always managed to get under her defenses and get her back because he knew that she loved him. In fact, turns out that Cardi's family was never in support of their marriage because of Offset's history of cheating on his previous partners. He even cheated on her before they got married, so they knew that he wasn't going to change after marriage. Cardi knew that they weren't going to approve of her marriage to Offset, and this is she chose to get married to him in secret. Even her sister, Hennessy Carolina, wasn't at their shotgun wedding. When TMZ leaked their wedding certificate, Cardi got upset and she went on a rant saying, "There are so many moments that I share with the world, and then there are moments that I want to keep for myself. Getting married was one of those moments. Our relationship was so new, breaking up and making up, and we had a lot of growing up to do, but we was so in love we didn't want to lose each other. It was one morning in September, we woke up and decided to get married. We found someone to marry us, and she did just the 2 of us and my cousin Aunt. I said I do, with no dress, no makeup, and no ring." Well, y'all know how many times he has cheated on her after their marriage and all the messy scandals that they've had, so I'm not gonna bore y'all with the details. An insider is now claiming that Cardi's family and Offset's family have been at odds since they got married because while Cardi's family hates Offset for dogging In Cardi, his family defends his right to cheat on her because he's a rich, famous rapper who has a lot of women throwing themselves at him and he can't always say no to them. His father threw shade at Cardi on Facebook saying, "Social media is a powerful tool, but certainly no place for family situations. However, our youth, specifically my son's wife, doesn't understand that. She seems to want to take everything to social media without regard to the devastation it has on others, past, present, and future, or specifically what it does to the other children. My son is not innocent, as he has done his share of dirt, but the whole scenario is a never-ending drama session." He continued, "It's a tick-for-tack, mudslinging situation fueled by jealousy, envy, insecurities, psychological issues, drugs, etc. Like most young adults, he doesn't always do what he's advised to do, but we are talking about a 25-year-old with an unlimited supply of money, women chasing him, people at his disposal, etc. Couple that with a hot-headed female that thrives off of social media attention and is on the same financial level as above him, and it's a recipe for disaster. Don't even get me started on his sister, Hefe, and how disrespectful she is to Cardi. She doesn't like Cardi and has been caught several times throwing shade at Cardi on Twitter. For example, when Cardi flipped out on Cardi last year, Hefe retweeted this post that said, "Women really be wanting you to be rich and not cheat, just irrational imao," and she commented, "They really are, just a man." She also said, "Y'all do know can't no one make you happy but you, right?" Then there's this tweet that said, "Cardi is a perfect example of a woman doing everything a man desires and still being mistreated. She works as open as he desires, helps with his outside children." Well, Offset's sister replied and said, "Always remember that the PPL tweeting stuff like this, and I cannot stress this enough, do not know these PPL." She then said, she said she was single, how she heard all of a sudden. She also asked people to stop talking about her brother in a bad way, saying, "Y'all gone stop narrating my brother out to be a bad guy. My boy can't ever enjoy his birthday or Christmas like." She also tweeted, "Y'all don't know me or them. F out my mentions, get some money and play with some grass. Have a good night." And telling the internet your husband is a ninja is crazy. Chile, defending a cheat this heavily is some crazy stuff. But what they didn't know was that Offset wasn't even making as much money as they thought he was. He was making a lot of money as a member of the Migos, but after they broke up, he hasn't been making that much money. His last album, Set It Off, only sold about 70,000 copies in the first week. After the Migos breakup, nobody was really checking for Offset anymore, but Cardi tried to put him on as much as she could. She insisted that he be put in on her deal with McDonald's and also got him a role in the Baby Shark movie, even though the producers only wanted her and the kids. According to an insider, Cardi made most of the money for the family. She's all about saving and investing. Offset is about spending wildly. So while they both made a lot of money during the marriage, most of the money they have now is Cardi's. And by most, I mean like 95% of it. And it's not just money that Cardi has, it's real estate. They own a home in Atlanta where Cardi and the children stay. And they have a home in New Jersey where Cardi's mother stays. She's getting both of those homes. Without Cardi's money, Offset is nowhere near as wealthy as he portrays. That man spends money like water and he's not even hot like that anymore. Watch what his life ends up looking like without Cardi. So it was wild to think that Offset's family were hating on Cardi when she was one of the main reasons that Offset is as relevant as he is now. According to an insider, Cardi soon got sick and tired of playing nice with his family, and she started to keep the same energy with them. She aired them out on Instagram a few weeks ago, saying that her kids didn't need all that negative energy from their dad's side because her side of the family was more than enough. She wrote, "I grew up poor, but with so much love from my mom and dad's side of the family. I will not accept nothing less for my children. I would not accept fake love for my kids. My family is enough." She is finally waking up and seeing Offset's family for what they were. And honestly, who can blame her? It has been 7 years of her taking their BS in silence. But it looks like the situation with Pri and Blue was the last straw for not only her, but also her family. A couple of weeks ago, two friends named Blue and Pri got into a fight, and Blue exposed Pri for having an affair and getting pregnant by Offset. Blue said, "To post my address was a low blow, but I got a lower blow for you, because this is all over Cardi husband." She also said, "This is all because a married man getting pregnant and making her get a termination for chump change." And her telling everybody, and them assuming it was me telling everyone, but really, it was the B who got the termination who was telling everyone. She also claimed that Offset gave her $15,000 to keep her mouth shut over the affair. According to an insider, Cardi's mom allegedly had a long, hard talk with her after this. See, it wasn't only that Offset cheated, but the pre-situation confirmed that he had been sleeping around without using consideration, which not only put him at risk, but also put Cardi at risk as well because she could have caught all manners of STDs. But it didn't end there because the insider also revealed that Cardi's sister Hennessy also accused Offset of love bombing Cardi. She pointed out how Offset often makes these grand gestures every time he gets caught cheating, like when he proposed to her in public after being caught cheating, even though they were already secretly married.
Also gotta relax, man.
Or the time he crashed her Rolling Loud performance to beg her to take him back in front of more than 60,000 people.
Yeah, you just gotta
Hennessy
relax.
believes that Offset has been manipulating Cardi, and it's starting to look like she might have a point. Anywho, a blind item revealed that Cardi's family just staged an intervention to get her out of the marriage before it's too late. According to a new blind item, the rapper turned podcaster Joe Budden once said he groped his own dog, EW. Anyway, he knows all about the fight between the Nip Tuck female rapper, Cardi B, and the Ocean label, Atlantic Records, because the people who work there are his sources. They give him the information because they are mad that they gave her an advance to cover multiple albums. She has only put one out, Invasion of Privacy. She has been told that her already shrinking budget will be cut again if the album isn't out by September. It continued, she is nasty for lying to her fans and wasting their time. And her husband, Offset, is nasty for cheating on her when he knows how much pressure she is under. Her family wants her to leave him because they are worried he'll give her a venereal disease because he cheats so much.
That's
and now
crazy.
that Offset knows that Cardi is serious about leaving and has some strong backing, he is going over and beyond to try to convince her to stay with him, which means that he is putting her in a position where she has to choose between him and his family. Fans commented, I love Cardi, but let's be fair. She should have left Offset after the first time he cheated and saved herself the drainage and embarrassment. This is a prime example of never wasting your time trying to change somebody for the better. Offset is the lowest MF. How he go cheat on his pregnant wife and baby mama with multiple women at the same time and come and all like it's insane. No respect for Cardi body. And I haven't prayed in a minute, but I suddenly have the intense desire to fall to my knees and beg God to shield Cardi. What a tragic situation to unfold at such a vulnerable moment. Walk away whilst you still have your dignity, baby. Offset only loves the idea of having you. But do you think that Cardi is really going?
I think that's crazy. But listen, Offset, he got to understand what's going on out here, bro. A big part of your career, what's been going on with you is because Cardi B, bro. It's definitely because Cardi B. If anything, we thought Quavo was going to come out the group. I always thought that you came out the group because only one person comes out of a group after it breaks up. I thought it was going to be Quavo. It was set for Quavo. But Cardi, I feel like the magnitude of Cardi kind of propelled you out of it, my boy. With her, like you just been playing with it too much, and you gotta understand the streets been waiting for her to be single. You've been prancing around with her for a minute, bro. You gonna be sick. I'm telling you, you gonna be sick. You gotta relax, man. You gotta relax. If that's where you want to be, then be there. But if it ain't, get up out of that situation, man. Let her go, cause like you doing her bad at this point, and like we don't need to see nobody get hurt. All right, so it's your boy, What's Up G. Don't forget to drop a like, comment, subscribe. We on the road to 10K on this channel. Y'all been holding me down. Join the family. The family get bigger and bigger, and I'd love to have you here. All right, if ain't nobody told you they love y'all today, I love y'all. I'm out, y'all.